I bring you a one-time only, one-woman performance of Hamonton, New Jersey. I got a story to tell. Won't take long. I'll lay it out for you, just like a song. More water was needed, permits were exceeded. Hamonton's blueberries are sweet. Faced with a problem, Jersey nonprofits don't retreat. We set our goals high to help the people get by, to restore the town's water. The council issued a conservation order. The people worked together to use their water better, and now the future of Hamonton is bright because enough clean water is everyone's right. That concludes the rapping portion of today's program. Hamonton, New Jersey, for those who don't know it, is located approximately halfway between Philadelphia and Atlantic City. It is a vibrant little town with restaurants, shops, great things to do. It's also located in the New Jersey Pinelands. Once upon a time was called the New Jersey Pine Barrens because we thought you couldn't grow or do anything there. But then a man named Ronald Reagan, who was a great actor, also president, came to Hamonton and said that it was the blueberry capital of the world. And in fact, New Jersey is a producer, one of the top 5 producers consistently of blueberries. So we really are the Garden State. We also produce great peaches and cherries and tomatoes. We all know our tomatoes, right? So cranberries, yeah, we could go on all day. New Jersey also has a diverse population. We're 55% white non-Hispanic, 20% Hispanic, 15% Black, and 10% Asian. And in Hamonton, there's a very strong Hispanic population. You just saw photos of the Christmas Posada there, which is a great event. So back once upon a time, in a land not so far away, when Congress used to do its job, they created the Pinelands National Preserve, which is a World Biosphere Site. Very precious place to be. A few of the creatures that we see in the Pinelands are the Pine Barrens tree frog, the timber rattler, the barred owl, and then keeping with the theme of history, Benjamin Franklin's nomination for our national bird, the wild turkey. We also have some great flora in the Pine Barrens. We have the pretty swamp pink. We have the carnivorous, yes, I said carnivorous pitcher plant. Sort of like the Venus flytrap, but cooler and more famous. You may know it from your hikes in the Pine Barrens or from the more famous movie, Little Shop of Horrors. And then, one fine day, in that vibrant little town of Hamonton, trouble with a capital W struck. They had a wastewater problem. They needed to upgrade their wastewater treatment plant. And normally, this would be a good thing, and you could get cleaner water by better processes to clean sewage discharge. However, remember back when Congress did their job? They authorized stricter rules for the Pinelands. So the enabling authority in the Pinelands Commission said, "Thou shalt not discharge to surface water." So you can't clean your surface water and then discharge it to surface water. So what did they need to do? One of the easiest things they could do is reduce the amount of water that they were using so that they could secure new permits. So here comes the Kirkwood-Cohansey cluster and the nonprofits. We built relationships with the local governments, and we helped them to rewrite their local ordinance. So now, the more water you use, the more you pay, versus the other way around, which is how the ordinance used to be written. We also created the 20-gallon challenge, and we have the South Jersey Water Savers. We worked with a River Friendly program with businesses, golf courses, residents to help them conserve water in a number of ways. We also leveraged existing programs. So Hamonton, New Jersey was partnered with Sustainable Jersey. We've all heard of, those of us in Jersey know Sustainable Jersey, and they had this wonderful grant program to incentivize replacement of indoor appliances with those that are more water saving. However, nobody was taking advantage of the program. So we worked with them to do door knocking, hand out magnets at different events, and lo and behold, the program took off like wildfire. And then there's the Pinelands Preservation Alliance that has been holding native plant sales. So native plants are beautiful. They're famous in the movies, at least the Pine Barren ones are. and they also use less water. So what happened? What we saw was a 30% reduction in residential water use. We now have educated, eager municipal officials who want to know what can they do? How can they take the next step to conserve even more water? And then through this Delaware River Watershed Initiative, we can hold them up and say, look what a great job Hamonton did. And then we can inspire other municipalities to take action. So that brings us to phase 2. What are we doing next? Well, it's more community engagement. It's more municipal education. It's more ordinance review and improvement of policies. I think sometimes the phrase complementary strategies is difficult for people to understand. So I've started calling it policy and community engagement. We're also leveraging existing opportunities, working with Chris, wave to the people, Chris Abrupta at Rutgers University, doing impervious cover assessment, reduction action plans, green infrastructure feasibility, and pound for pound, that little girl in the middle was our hardest working volunteer ever. So I would like to thank the complementary strategy actors of the KC cluster. So they should stand up and take a round of applause. I'm not rapping again. And then I would like to also thank all of our partners with the KC cluster. We really have a great team in not only South Jersey, but I have to throw a shout out to the Highlands too, so all of Jersey. So thank you everybody for tolerating my short-lived rap career.